in it, I have noticed that there were some challenge, some recommendations, and so on and so forth that you have made in the note. I think some of the recommendations that you have made in the policy note have been resolved. For instance, the tender protocol has been finalized. The harmonization of the regulations of procurement and the petroleum law have also been finalized. The issue of coastline has been addressed and resolved. But it seems that there's one issue that you have been repeating it on many different occasions, which is the resource sharing, the Baydaba Agreement. It seems that you have been very critical at the Baydaba Agreement, but I can assure you that it has been very effective, and I don't think it's fair to cast doubts on that agreement, because the Baydaba Agreement sets the manner in which the revenue will be shared between the federal member states and the federal government. And it's been effective because, if I give you an example, the revenue that came from the legislator were dispersed to the federal member states and the federal government. Recently, the signature bonus that came from the coastline has been shared based on the revenue sharing policy, revenue sharing agreement. So I think that is effective, it's working, and I think that you should try to engage with us. And I think your engagement with the Somali government should be more supportive and more constructive. I have raised that, I have said that comment many times, because over the last 2 or 3 months, in my experience in dealing with the many international partners, including the World Bank and IMF, I have been seeing that they have been presenting themselves in a manner that's not consistent with supporting the government, but it was rather intrusive at times and sometimes very coercive. So I think that should change. I think you should be more engaging with the Somali government institutions and ministries. You should be very supportive and constructive. And once we get that, we will be more. We will progress the policies. And I think your role should be complementary rather than giving us policies that we are not part of. So that's my comment, and I want to thank you.